Making bacon, making bacon, making I did not know that I would get to sing with three of my musical heroes this weekend. Rob Benedict, Reeve Carney, and the writer of Makin' Bacon. That actually made me kind of emotional. Exactly, as you should. Because making bacon in that scenario. Let me help.
I can't get it. Now I can't get it off.
That's, you gotta do the panel like that. It's happening.
Holy shit. Well, the good news is you're covered in glitter.
It's my favorite way. This is a real strong start to a panel, ladies and gentlemen. Take notes on what not to do. Not for having us. Not so much on your behalf.
This is a Ram panel is what this is.
This is the Ram panel.
Rambunctious.
Hello,
how are you?
Let's take a question.
A question?
Thank God for rescuing us.
So I have a question for Rob, because I decided to make it earlier, but then you guys.
Then we invaded the stage,
Yeah. So thank you for all of you for being here, for this weekend, and for all the covers that you made. Really, thank you. So, Rob, I want to ask you about Supernatural. What role do you prefer to play, Chuck or God?
Well, in the business we call this being upstaged.
I'm trying so hard not to spate you right now.
I love playing the both. Chuck is just so much. Chuck is funny to me. You know, it really kind of makes me laugh. And but I think that being able to play the God part was ultimately had more dimensions, and I loved that. I liked being the father figure. It was a really fun thing to play. So I don't know if I could pick a favorite, but certainly when you throw the God part in there, it really is just it was a whole new thing, and I just thoroughly enjoyed that.
But if you could pick a favorite son, who would it be?
Michael.
I love you too, Dad. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks for the question. Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
It's going great.
Awesome.
I also have a question for Rob. It's kind of specific, but I really love the soundtrack that Eddie Vedder made for Into the Wild.
Yeah.
And I always wonder when I listen to the songs if you ever thought about doing a cover, because I think it would be quite brilliant, actually.
A cover of one of those songs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to cover the Sun. What's it called? Something Sun. It's on that album. Something Sun, Behind the Sun, something with the Sun.
Hard Sun?
Yeah, Hard Sun, which he didn't write actually, but I think I'd love to cover that.
Because I think it would be great with you.
Yes, I'd love to, yeah.
This moment. Hi, how are you? Nice to see you. Your question.
What's the type of production like between General Hospital and Supernatural? Is it?
Oh, what a question.
What's the production like, Supernatural versus General Hospital? Jensen could give you guys some good insight on soap opera land too. It's crazy. So on Supernatural, a heavy day is maybe 10 pages.
At
right?
the most, yeah.
Like, that's a big day. That's like we're shooting overtime with 10 pages of action and chaos and beautiful sci-fi magic. We do.
And my question was if you could maybe, like, I don't know, sing happy birthday.
Oh, sing happy birthday?
Yeah.
Get up here on the stage. Okay.
Yeah.
Matt, you're gonna.
Yeah. What's
Two
your
of the
name?
worst singers in the world, by the way, on stage right now. And you're not one of them.
Crowd participation is very important.
Okay, you ready? On the count of 3.
It can be really, really tiring and like mentally and physically just exhausting. And most of the time when I'm on a show, I'm like, I'm a guest, and I've had like one experience where I became, really was there a lot, and that was I was lucky enough to be in the last 2 seasons of ER, which was awesome. I got to play a doctor on ER, and that was just like, that was one of my favorite shows when I was in high school, so it was really cool to get to walk onto that show and be a part of that. That show, I was in season 14 and 15 of ER. The family aspect of that show, the cast, the crew, the way everybody worked, I'd never experienced anything like that until I worked on Supernatural. It's a very similar thing, because a lot of those guys have been there since the beginning. You know, a lot of them have started families and had kids and watched their kids grow up, and it's a really special thing. Anyway, but these two guys, the way they handle themselves on set and the amount of work that they do, and then the fact that they keep showing up to these things for you guys and for us, and they love it. They love it. It's just, I just think it's so cool, and I feel so lucky. I really do. I feel so lucky to get to do these things, and I hadn't gotten to travel a whole lot before this happened. I wasn't singing very much before this happened. I didn't have as many friends before this happened. Really. It's brought so much happiness into my life. You guys have no idea. It's hard to leave my wife and baby sometimes, but you know, my wife's amazing, and she's seen what a positive thing this has been for me in my life, and so she's always like so supportive and wonderful. And she actually got to come last year. She was here last year. She was pregnant. We stayed in Italy for 2 weeks. We'd never had a honeymoon. We never took our honeymoon. We put it off for this trip because we wanted to do Italy, and we wanted to do it the right way. So we started here, and then we did 2 weeks in Italy. And she was pregnant with our daughter at the time, and she drank a little bit of wine. I drink a lot. I drink a lot of wine. Like we'd order a bottle, she'd have like a little bit, and I'd be like, well, we don't want to waste it. It's pretty rude. So, yeah. So we had just had an amazing time, and it was all, you know, really. I mean, we spent 3 weeks in Europe all together. Did a convention in Rome, and then did this convention, and it was, you know, it was this that that got us here and got us to have that experience, and. It's just awesome. I just feel so lucky to get to do these things, and I hope that they can keep going. I want so badly. I told you guys this yesterday. I want so badly to go back on the show. Not only because I want to get to play Henry again. It's like I have selfish reasons for wanting to go back on the show, but I also, I guess I'd like to believe that I want to do it for, like, I don't know, for you guys too, and I'd love to be able to bring him back for you. And I'd also love to be able to like have some new stories to tell. Yeah, I'd love to have some new stories to tell at these. It's weird though, like I also learned somewhere along the way that the show is the show, and I'm so happy I got to be in the show. But this is like its own show. Like this whole convention thing has like a life of its own, and it's all celebrating Supernatural, right? But this thing kind of took on its own thing for me, and it got me singing again. It's the thing that got me to record, you know, my first album. Like, it's the thing that got me to write my first song. You know, and I think about those things, and really, I don't know where I would be if I didn't get to be on Supernatural. Like, I don't know where I'd be. I hope that I would be happy. I hope that I'd be working, you know? I'd hope that I'd have my wife and my baby and my house and my dogs and my life, but if I didn't have this, man, I don't know. I don't know where I'd be.
Some more. Spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel. I better get apple juice.
What is it? You can always
imitate someone. Yeah, it's not, imitations are not like my forte. I don't know. I did Jensen yesterday. That was my best Jensen.
Maybe Jared?
And then Jared to me, don't take offense to this. Jared to me is just more that like, hey guys. You know, he's like, I love him. I love when he comes in the room. I love when he comes in the room because he's just so funny and he's so quick and he's so tall and he's got that hair and he's got those beanies. And he always like smells good. He's like spraying cologne on and does he smell good at his photo ops? Yeah. Yeah, he takes pride in that. They're just, the two of them are both so funny in different ways. Jared is just, he's such kind of the life of the party to me, and like, everyone wants to be around Jared because he's just so funny. He's so funny, and just naturally a funny guy. And the cool thing too about him is like, he doesn't think he's funny, you know? But he's one of the funniest people I know. And Jensen too, Jensen's just, Jensen, he's just more like laid back and cool, and like just kind of lays back and just watches Jared, and then, you know, we'll just say something, just kind of like quick little quips, you know. And Jensen is hilarious as Dean on the show. Like, is it Yellow Fever? Is that the name of that?
It says always keep fighting.